Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, Chase Me. That's right. I had a lot of requests for this one. We'll be taking a look at some of Megan's look at me I'm sorry, let me try that again. Look at me moments. But instead, it's all about Chase Me. So it has to do with Meghan's fascination with the paparazzi and, well, calling them on herself. If you Google Meghan Markle, not Meghan Mop, Meghan Markle paparazzi, you'll see there are a ton of articles much like this one talking about, well, how she likes to call them. We know this. We've seen that smile. She knows where the camera is all the time. So I thought I'd take a look at some of the Chase Me options since we are in the thick of it right now with the the alleged car chase, the near catastrophic car chase, if you ask them. I thought we could take a look at some of the times where she called the paparazzi on herself and, well, I wouldn't even say feigned surprise, more just smiled for the cameras. So without further ado, let's jump right on in and take a look at some of these Chase Me moments. So in no particular order, I would like to start with these. She's on a walk in Canada, right? She had no idea. I can't even get through that without laughing. She had no idea that the paparazzi would be there, you guys. This is a normal reaction when holding a baby, a doll, whatever you want to call it, and taking a walk with your dogs. Somebody's taking pictures of you. This is your reaction, right? It doesn't give away that you call the paparazzi on yourself. Chase Me. Now, these are some of my personal favorites. This is when she was going through her, what I like to call Olsen twins look. My apologies to the Olsen twins. This was when she went to England and Gina Nelthorpe Crown, I hope I'm saying that right, had gone into this. She went to England and openly talked about looking for a rich Englishman. So during this time, it has come out that, again, she called the paparazzi on herself. There are many articles about it. You can look into it. But even if you didn't read the article, can't you tell by these poses? She just happens to walk up on a photographer who is taking pictures of her and she's making these faces. I find it very funny. This is before she would smile like a Cheshire cat for the photographers. Side note, I do remember reading, I believe it was in the book Revenge, that she had arranged this through that publicist that she had, that she eventually ghosted. And when the publicist arranged it, the photographers had no idea who she was, but they were paid to be there to take the photo so she could turn up like this. Chase Me. Look, see, it's Chase Me. I'm just walking through England. She's just wearing sunglasses and in all black. So how would a photographer ever know or care who she was? You know what I mean? It could be, I pick somebody, Jennifer Aniston walking down the street. If you're wearing all black and sunglasses, I'm thinking you're probably not going to be noticed. But this photographer happened to know exactly where and who she was. I'm at a farmer's market. Again, they know exactly who and where I am. What a coincidence. Chase Me. Seriously, you guys, I cannot with these photos. Just walking around looking all messy in a farmer's market, pretending like she had no idea why a paparazzi would be there and still smiling for the camera. When she was dating Harry, this seemed to be a move she liked to do as well. Here she is at the airport having her photo taken by a paparazzi who happened to know where to be to get that shot. Weird, right? Chase Me. While working in Canada, same thing. Really liked to call the paparazzi and then would smile at them like this. And act surprised, like, oh my God, what are they doing here? It's so weird. There are tons of articles like this by the Mirror that show that she actually did have a normal life. Even though, shocker, she claimed completely different and said she couldn't go out. She couldn't do anything. Poor thing. It's almost like she knew that this would trigger Harry into moving faster if she claimed that the paparazzi were chasing her? Chase me. I'm super important. Photograph me. Isn't it cool how paparazzi just hang out in the snow and wait for people to show up so they can photograph them like that? Oh, guys, she's getting into another car chase. Oh no, near catastrophic. You guys, look at the pose. Chase me. Again, paparazzi, really? Okay, I want to spend about 45 minutes talking to you guys about this one because this has come up quite a bit in my research. Look at all those people that are surrounding her, you guys. She couldn't live a normal life. This is in Canada. This is before she was publicly dating Harry, and she was so desperate for the press to find out about it that she would call the paparazzi on herself, allegedly, and coincidentally happened to be wearing H&M necklaces. Doesn't want people to find out, but advertising it around her neck. Oh, but it gets better. I knew about the necklaces, didn't know about this. It gets weirder. So apparently during the same time around when she was dating Harry living in Canada, she was wearing a ring that had a big H on it as well. So again, it's also been discussed how in the TIG she would drop these big hints too, like had a lovely time in London, and seeing a special guy, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wearing those matching bracelets with him, things like that, just praying that the press would report on who she was dating so that way she could speed things up and say the press was hounding her plan all along. But back to these flower photos, because they really do make me laugh. Tell me you set up a photo op without telling me you set up a photo op, right? One paparazzi here taking your photos while you're smiling and picking up flowers. I just wondered, was it, oh, who sent her flowers? Let's talk about that. Or was it Dum Prince would see this and think somebody else sent her flowers and keep him interested? I'm just trying to figure out what game they were both playing at this point. Chase me and my yoga mat. I'm now deciding I'm not happy about the paparazzi that I called on myself. This picture I found while putting this together and I couldn't stop laughing. I've discussed the wide stance before. Here we are again. What am I looking at? What is this picture? Chase me. I wear my sunglasses at night. Chase me. Hunchback of Montecito. Her coat looks like it's on backwards. Chase me. Oh, some more of my faves, you guys. The paparazzi knew where she'd be having lunch. So here we are, not at all posed, right? Oh, chase me. Here I am in a stupid, expensive outfit showing off my jewelry. Chase me. Oh, it's getting even better. Totally normal way to pose, right? You go for a hike, when those paparazzi know where you're going to be hiking. And you're dressed like this, acting like this, but, chase me. The paparazzi are photographing me. I cannot with this. Again, think she's the smartest in the room. No water bottle, no actual evidence of hiking except for, there's a paparazzi. I just happen to know where he's going to be, and I'm smiling at him. Chase me. Now, I've done the look at me pictures where the photographer is out in the open and she always knows where he or she is and will make eye contact with the camera. But I had to include these in this. Yeah, they're not paparazzi. They're, obviously her wedding photographer. But oh my God, do these haunt you to your soul like they do me? Because I can't get these images out of my head. It's the most look at me thing I've ever seen. Of course, a bride is going to smile at the camera on her wedding day. I don't fault her for that, but it's just, you feel it too, right? This is insane looking. This is frightening. This scares me. Somebody hold me. And her ridiculous, over-the-top, extravagant baby shower that the paparazzi happened to know about because, they were tipped off and given a place to stand, Yeah, that happened. Chase me. Okay, let's talk about the car chase that wasn't. I have talked about this at length, so you can definitely go find my videos on the details that make no sense. But right now I want to focus on the chase me of it all because I suspect that's the reason that Harold and Fraud, Hank and Skank are demanding images from things like Backgrid and stuff, is because she can't stop smiling in the photos. She loves it. Chase me. Dory has fallen asleep. She's like smiling like a Cheshire cat from ear to ear, and Harry's doing whatever the hell Harry's doing. I called them sleepy, smirky, and scowly before, and I think it still fits because look at this. She, again, chase me. Tell me she didn't come up with this idea. She's so proud of herself for this idea. I think it wasn't until the backlash hit that she probably, I don't know if she has that much self-awareness, if she realized it was a bad idea, but at the time she thought it was the best thing she thought of. Chase me. You guys, this was a blast. I really appreciate you sticking with me through this and chasing me. And I hope you enjoyed it as well. As always, thank you so much for being here. If you want to further support the show, check out my merch. I got Recollections May Vary. Make it make sense. You guys, this photo, woo, lots going on there. What is with that smile? It's just getting more and more absurd as time goes. But anyway, thank you for everything. And if you want to further support, check out Patreon. Patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. That's where you can become an executive producer and get your shout out. Speaking of which, I'm going to shout out my executive producers now. So a huge thank you to Linda. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you to Paige. Huge thank you to Teresa. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Aaron and Frank. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Ann M. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Ann H. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Glynis. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Adair Becker. Thank you to Erica. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Barb G. Thank you to Diana. Thank you, Allison B. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Lori. Thank you to Pauline. Thank you to KT. Thank you, Jolene. Thank you, Stromboli. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Loie. Thank you, Lucy H. Thank you to Georgia. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Robin's Landing. Thank you to Helen. Thank you to Mara. Thank you, Ashley C. Thank you to Molly. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Sand Squid. Thank you to Rach. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Dombey. Thank you, Android P. Thank you to Sheena. Thank you, Aaron M. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, Judith. Thank you, Spectrum Mom. Thank you, Vanessa B. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Mimi Heathcote. Thank you, Misty. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you to Bree. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you to Elvis Rose here on YouTube. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Tim B. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Stephanie. And thank you, Aaron. Well, I so appreciate you all. Thank you if you are on the Patreon. Thank you if you're an executive producer. And hey, if you're not, definitely check it out. We have a lot of fun over there. Guys, I hope you have the best day, and I will talk to you again soon. Can't wait to bring you another video like this. Take care. Bye-bye.